Hello guys, welcome to another prediction video. As you know, I always start guys with the Premier League. Also, I want to mention that I'm not gonna say how we did in the last video, which is Champions League. I'm gonna mention that in the topics video, which is tomorrow guys, so just so you know. But before I start with the Premier League predictions guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe because it really does help the channel. Anyways guys, the first one is Brentford against Bournemouth, two teams that kinda both of them are very decent in the Premier League. I'm gonna show you fast how they are. So as you see here, Brentford have 2 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw, and Bournemouth have 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 losses. Bournemouth had some impressive wins, one with Arsenal and one with Manchester City, but we have to keep in mind guys that of course with Arsenal it was a red card and that game could went either way. And for Manchester City one, I did not actually watch that game, so I'm not sure how the match was evolving. But anyways, impressive from them to get these results. Anyways, the first thing I want to see here is how they played between each other. So every time almost Brentford won, and we have some draws, which this indicates for me that we should go on the Bournemouth side. And of course with those impressive wins that they had with Arsenal and City. So here I'm gonna go, as you know, I'm doing all of the games, but I don't have a pick actually official here. Maybe I would go with draw double chance on Bournemouth here guys, but I'm gonna just mention that I'm on Brentford. I'm gonna give them 1 and Bournemouth 1. I was thinking maybe to give a 2-1 for Bournemouth, but I'm gonna stay like this, Brentford 1 and Bournemouth 1, just because I think it's gonna be very interesting match. But if I have to give you something here, it's draw double chance on Bournemouth guys. It just, I don't think Brentford gonna win this game, simple as it is. So that's for the first one. Then we have Crystal Palace against Fulham. This game, what to go here? So the problem is, if this game was played at Fulham ground, I would go with Fulham to win, simple as it is. Because they played Crystal Palace, and Crystal Palace recently just improved a little bit. They won against Tottenham and drew against Wolves. That's why I kind of don't know where to go here. I think I'm again gonna go with a draw, but I'm gonna go with again with a 1-1. I really don't know where to go here guys, so I'm gonna give Crystal Palace 1 and Fulham also 1. That's for the second game. Then we have West Ham against Everton guys. So Everton, team that have improved a little bit in last 5 matches, but then they lose to Southampton, the worst team in Prem, and that was the first win for Southampton also, so I don't really know what to think of them. And West Ham, somewhere all around, like I don't know, also they won to United, then get trashed from Nottingham Forest. So both of these teams are very unpredictable on how they play. And again guys, I want to go with a draw here. I simply cannot separate them. I cannot see Everton winning, I cannot see West Ham winning, and a draw is the only way I see this game going. But I'm not gonna give a 1-1 again, because I already gave two times a 1-1 kind of one. So I'm gonna go with West. Should I go 0-0 or 2-2? I'm gonna go with 0-0-1. I think that is more. I would go with 1-1 again, honestly, guys. But just because I already have two, I think it's too much to have 3 results in a row with the 1-1 kind of game. So yeah, that's for that game. Then we have Wolves again against Southampton. So Southampton getting some results recently, and we have Wolves that still don't have win. They have 3 draws at the moment, and now they play at home. I think I'm gonna give a 2-1 win for Wolves here. just because simply Wolves did not have any single win at the moment. And for Southampton, oops, this was not intentionally, guys. I wanted to put, maybe this is a sign that this should be 1-1. But yeah, I think if any match Wolves should win, it's this one at home. But the opponents they had, they lost only 2-1 too much. I think, yeah, they should be capable. They lost 2-1 also to just Liverpool. They should be capable of winning this. This is a 2-1 kind of game. Then my official pick, guys. It's Brighton against Manchester City. So City, 3 losses in a row. We don't see this every day, guys. We know, yes, that City had very, very big injury problems because of it was, as I remember, De Bruyne still did not come. We have only here Rodri, Diaz, Grealish, and Stones, but we had Doku, I think, also with a lot of these matches that with injury problems, and some players more. With this Sporting 4-1 loss, I kind of expected something like this, not to lose this much, but I could see losing 2-1 to Sporting or even a draw. I mean, I think I said in my Champions League predictions, I said 1-1, I think something like that. So I did see something like this, but not 4-1, of course. So that was not weird for me. The Bournemouth loss was weird one for me. Yeah, I think they're gonna bounce back here. Brighton also they lost a winning game to Liverpool. They should be 2-0 or 3-0. They ended up losing this game. It was just Liverpool was not good and they managed to win. So very good, and congrats to them for that. But yeah, Brighton is very decent team. This is gonna be a very hard match for Manchester City. Of course, that's why they give this much value on Manchester City. But I'm gonna give you 2 picks here. The first one is, so first I'm gonna put how I think the score line gonna be. So Brighton 1, Man City 2. I think City will win barely. My picks for this game is draw double chance on Man City. It's 1.2 the double chance, and that's one's gonna be a banker. And second pick is Man City just to win, and it's gonna be of course regular pick. So I simply think Manchester City gonna win, but for a banker I wanna cover it with a draw double chance, guys. So you know. So that's my 2 picks that I have for this first game in the Prem. Then this is my second pick. It's Liverpool against Aston Villa. For this one, Liverpool is just, I don't know how. I don't know if I'm delusional, guys, or what is happening, but Liverpool, with these results, somebody would say Liverpool are just too good. But when I watch them and when I see they are making so many mistakes and opponents are not using them, it's just, it's either I'm delusional and Liverpool are just too good, that can be just simple as it is, or Liverpool are very lucky for our opponents not taking the chances, which is my opinion, because this Brighton won, and also this Leverkusen match, it was like could end up in any single way, and then for 20 minutes Leverkusen got trashed. Just unbelievable. So and this also Arsenal match against Liverpool, Arsenal was just so better against them, and they managed to get a draw again. So I don't know, it's either me or I don't know what is happening, but it's just unbelievable what they're doing. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm simply too scared because I see Liverpool getting a down to be on a down form soon. I don't know if it's gonna start from this match, but I'm gonna go just with both teams to score. I'm afraid of maybe even Aston Villa win or maybe a draw or whatever, but I don't see 0-0, simple as it is. So for me, the best way to go here, guys, is both teams to score. The official score line I'm gonna give here is Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 1, actually. But both teams to score regular pick gonna be for this game, guys. That's for that. Then we have Manchester United against Leicester. So for this one, this is my third pick, by the way, in the Prem, and I'm gonna actually back Manchester United. I think the pressure now on the players, even though they need a win very, very much, I think without Ten Hag now, and they know that coach from Sporting is coming here, so I think they gonna be very positive and enthusiastic, and I think they wanna start to greet their new coach with a win. So I actually think they're gonna get this done, because Leicester is also actually not any kind of, they're not so good. They're not even a decent for me club. They are actually, I think Everton is better than them, to be honest. From the tables here that I see, Southampton, Ipswich and Wolves are maybe the only teams that are worse than Leicester. All other ones, I expect them to be up from them. So I think United will win this, just on how the things are evolving, and I simply think United should win this, especially at home. So I'm gonna give United a win. I'm gonna give them a 2-0 win, actually. And my pick is just Man United to win, but I'm gonna put it as a regular pick. I don't wanna put it as a banker, because United is also playing in the Europa League, and of course when you have some matches like that, Leicester gonna be fresher and stuff like that. That's why I don't want to go with a banker. If Leicester also played something in Europe, maybe I would put this as a banker, but because United playing Europe against PAOK, I think, so that's why I didn't want to put it as a banker. Then we have Nottingham Forest against Newcastle. Very, very hard match. Nottingham Forest actually impressed me a lot with these wins in a row. So yeah, very, very nice for them, and very nice for the Premier League also. The scoreline here, I'm gonna put 1-1. I was thinking, my second scoreline is gonna be this one, guys, just so you know, because I was really thinking, should I give a Nottingham Forest a win or a draw, but my first one is a 1-1. But this is how I see game evolving. Maybe if you want to go, guys, draw double chance on Nottingham Forest is for me also a pick, so you can go with and cover the draw there if you like. But that's how I see that game going. It's gonna be a very interesting one for a couple of reasons. This should be an easy Tottenham win, but I really cannot trust this Tottenham, because sometimes they perform very well. For example, this 4-1 win against Aston Villa, and then sometimes they perform like this, losing to Crystal Palace 1-0. So I don't have, that's why I did not want to put them in official pick, because this value is just too small, 1.25, and I simply don't trust them, because as I said, 1-0 losing to Crystal Palace, then 4-1 destroying Aston Villa, that has any really zero sense. Now they are playing the Ipswich, but this should be very convincing win for Tottenham, and I'm gonna go with Tottenham 3, Ipswich. I'm gonna give them 1 goal. So this is how I see that game. But yeah, and the last one, of course, I'm gonna cover the derby, guys. So Chelsea against Arsenal. I have 2 picks also here for you guys. 2 teams. Arsenal kinda in some kind of crisis, and Chelsea, you know, Chelsea, they play good one day not. I don't know if Palmer gonna play, because I heard some rumors, but I don't know how true they are, that Palmer may be gonna be injured for this one. If Palmer is injured, Arsenal to win all the way. If not, then it's gonna be very interesting game. I know Odegaard is back also, which is very important for Arsenal and Arsenal fans. So what I think gonna happen here, I simply don't see Arsenal losing again. So I'm gonna give you guys something like this. So first, of course my pick, we go with Chelsea. I'm gonna actually be like this. I think no one gonna expect a scoreline like this. I think maybe people are gonna go with goals and stuff like that. I actually think it's gonna be very cagey and boring game, and I think Arsenal are gonna get one goal and close it. So my picks are like this: draw double chance on Arsenal banker. I don't see Arsenal losing, guys, here. The second pick is Arsenal to win, big value one, big value pick. It's 2.5, something like this are the odds. Let's see here. So 2.5 exactly. So as I said, a lot of players, big players, are coming back to Arsenal. After this, we have a break, and our Arsenal really need to start catching City and Liverpool here. So I think this is a definitely a draw double chance on Arsenal, and especially if Palmer does not play, because Palmer is the heart of this Chelsea team. Yeah, this is pretty much it, guys, for this Premier League show. Don't forget again, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. Now I'm giving you other leagues, so stay tuned and see you in the next video, guys. Bye.